guys, welcome to another video. I am alive. I am alive. I am well. So I thought I would film a quick little sit-down video, just kind of chatting a little bit, telling you guys where I've been, that I am alive, that I am well, replying to a couple comments, and chatting about an interesting comment I saw this morning, and I was like, what on earth? So, number one, I'm alive and well. Thank you all so much for your comments and your messages asking where I am, if I'm okay, where I vanished to, basically. I know I vanished. Technically, my last video was like, I don't know, 30 days ago, 35 days ago maybe. It's been a good month. I have been so kind of really just technically busy, I guess, in that I've been just focusing a lot on homeschooling, focusing a lot on getting us settled and just kind of getting into a bit of a rhythm here. We are still living at my dad's house, but we'll hopefully be looking for our own home very, very soon. So that is also something that I've kind of like been working on, looking at houses, looking at, you know, all that kind of thing, just kind of figuring out what we want to do and how we want to go about it. Work-wise, financial-wise, the money. So a lot of things have kind of been happening that kind of demanded my full attention, and I wasn't able to really focus on other things. I have been trying to put any like little time I had into my writing because I'm really, really set on writing this book, and challenge time for writing is coming up. I don't know if any of you guys know, a lot of you might actually. November is usually like, I think it's like writing a novel in a month kind of thing, like NaNoWriMo and whatnot. So I'm going to be doing a different challenge, but I am going to be doing a challenge that will help me write the book that I'm currently working on. For those of you who have no idea what I'm talking about, I am writing a book. It is a fantasy book, a fantasy romance. Heavier on the fantasy at this point than the romance, but I'm working on that. And I am, for whatever reason, it's like this internal, I can't even explain it. I want to publish this book. I want to write it and publish it. I am set on that. It feels like an integral thing that I need to do. Kind of like homeschool. I have a very similar experience with homeschool where I felt like it was what I had to do. Like it was just, yeah. Kind of like a thing from God in a way. I don't want to be like, oh my gosh, God has sent me this creative. I don't want to be too, you know, but I just feel like sometimes certain things are just, you know. Anyway, moving on. I don't want to get all religious on you guys. So the main crux is I am fine. I am well. I am just focusing on so many different things that my brain could not sit down and talk to a camera and talk to you guys and just do all the things. But I am here now. I am, you know, I'm finally able to kind of focus a little bit because we have now kind of found a bit of a rhythm. And I'm hoping that will also help my brain. My poor ADHD brain is just all over the place because I am living in someone else's house. Okay, even if it's my dad's house, it's still someone else's house. And I can't have things set up exactly the way I want them. So that really throws me off. Like I cannot, like the kitchen is not the way I want it to be. Just everything is, nothing is the way I want it to be so that I can function at my best possible capabilities. So it's a bit of a struggle. Like I have to really work on certain things, and that takes a lot of my like mental capacity and just energy in general. Yeah, it's been a bit of a, you know. Now, what else am I doing? Writing, focusing on homeschool, as I said. Our homeschool has been going kind of slow and steady. I'm going to be making a couple extra changes, and then we're kind of dive into that as well. So more homeschool videos coming up, more just general day in the life kind of videos. I'm just going to start vlogging, just vlogging and chatting with you guys, because to be honest, I've missed that. Like I miss just kind of chatting with you guys and the comments and everything. It's something that I've really, really missed, and I hate not having. And it's just like, I need that. And the comments and you guys asking if I'm okay, just like, they just make my day. I'm like, there are people who care, like actually care about me on the other side of the planet. It's amazing. And I need to kind of work on that, you know, work on those relationships. So with that being said, fun times this morning. I woke up to a couple of comments this morning that kind of threw me back to how long have I stopped TTC now? I stopped trying to conceive. It is now, I'm looking at my computer, it is now the 21st of October as I film this. So it's been since before August, pretty much, because August was the month that we were moving. I think mid-August is when I kind of technically stopped, wasn't it? Probably was, because we were moving, we were leaving. So August we didn't do anything. So August, September, October. So it's technically been about 3 months, let's say. And I had this comment with someone who decided to reply to 5-month-old comments or something, talking about how I was obsessed with trying to conceive and obsessed with seeing 2 lines, that it's such a good thing that I stopped trying to conceive. And I'm kind of like, okay, like, seriously. Number one, a person who's obsessed with something would not just be able to stop it because that's the logical thing to do. There is no logic in obsession. I would still be constantly trying to get those 2 lines, despite the fact that my life was like upheaved and I'm trying to like figure certain things out. So it was kind of like, dude, like really? 5 months later, yeah. And just commenting on, and I think that there was another comment where this person replied to someone else being like, no, you're wrong, whatever, like it is an obsession because, I don't know, something or other. I didn't really pay attention to it too much, and I don't want to like draw too much attention to it. I'm just kind of like, I was brought back to that whole incident and that whole situation and how it just really, really brought me down and made me feel guilty, and just, it made me feel bad about sharing my journey. It was like, it just brought so much negativity to the journey I was going through just because I chose to do something in a way that other people didn't agree with or didn't like or thought I should do something different. It just, yeah. Anyway, seeing it now from like a bit of distance and perspective, I'm just kind of like, so the issue was what? That I was hopeful, that I was constantly hoping that the result would be what I wanted it to be, that sometimes your mind, because you want something so much, you might like see a thin faint line. I had seen so many faint lines throughout my entire, like, with my first pregnancy, second pregnancy, like faint lines are a thing, unfortunately. So again, it wasn't just me. Anyway, I think it's just like a whole, you know, people are just, anyway, I'm not going to go into that too much. It just kind of brought me back to that, and how even now I've started thinking, like, once we're settled and everything, we were contemplating that maybe we could give it another chance, maybe like a small chance, I don't know, like try for like another 6 months or something from the new year. I doubt this year would be anywhere close to like trying to TTC again, but just kind of contemplating that notion and the fact that I've rested, my cycles have changed, like so many things have changed over the past 3 months, and I feel like things would be so different. I don't know if the result would be different or if we would just be setting ourselves up for 6 months of heartbreak and then, you know, stopping again. I don't know. I kind of had like this moment where I saw this comment, and then my thought process has been that over the past couple of weeks where I'm like, maybe in the new year we can kind of contemplate that, like maybe try that. And I love the idea of sharing that journey and just chatting with you guys, and it makes me feel less alone in that process. But then you get these comments and you're like, the thing is though, that there would be people, like there are bound to be people who'll be like, oh my gosh, she's back to her obsession again. It's not an obsession if you just stop when it's logical to stop. I don't know what else to say about that. Anyway, it is what it is, I guess. That is my general update, guys. I am working on getting my mind in order. We're working on hopefully soon looking into finding our own place, and hopefully that will also help me make more videos and do more things because I'll be in my own space. Technically, I do have my own space. Like we have our own room and I have my little like desk set up and all that kind of thing, but it's just this thing when you're living in someone else's house, even if it's family, even if you're able to like move around as you please, there are always these little things, little moments. It's still someone else's house. You're still living on top of someone else's stuff. You know what I mean? So in the best way possible, like it's not even like my dad literally spends his entire day in his little garage. He's like set up this little makeshift thing. He has his TV, he has a fridge, he's basically made it a little apartment. So it's not like the person per se who is like the problem. It's more so that sometimes you just need your own space and to do with everything what you want to do. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? I don't know if it makes sense. Anyway, that is pretty much it. I am going to try moving forward from this day, I'm going to try to start like doing different kind of videos. I'm going to start talking about books that I have read. I'm going to do another video talking about talking about my book. I do have a second channel where I am starting to like post videos talking about the writing process and kind of vlogging my writing journey and how I'm going on that. Yeah, because homeschooling my children and being with them 24/7. You know how I always get interrupted when I'm doing these videos for you guys? When I'm trying to write, that is like videos would probably be here, the interruptions. Writing is up here. It's cray. It's off the roof. So definitely, I will be like doing a video like that. And if any of you guys want to, like, you know, go over there and listen to me ramble about me writing a fantasy romance and the challenges and just generally the fact that I'm writing a book, what on earth has come over me, that's a thing you can do. I'm definitely gonna try and do more vlogging, just more videos, general videos. We'll see how we go. Yeah, I really like, the problem with me, I think, is I have all the intention of doing a whole bunch of things, and I really want to do more videos. I have all the ideas, and I wake up in the morning and I'm like, I'm gonna film this video, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. And then if one thing doesn't go the way like I planned, or something just kind of tilts a little bit, my brain is just like, oh my gosh, that's it, the day's gone. Everything is done, everything's messed up, you're done. And I have to really work on like refocusing myself and continuing with my day. So it's a bit of work there. I'm trying to find systems that work for me, but again, it comes down to the fact that I'm not in my own space, and that definitely plays a big part in my being able to function the best way possible, you know? Anyway, that is all for this video, guys. I just want to do a quick update for you guys. It doesn't look like it's gonna be a quick one. It looks like we're already talking for like how long. So I'm gonna let you guys go. Thank you to everyone who has listened up until this point. Thank you so much for being here. I will definitely be doing more videos and just being here, whether that is TTC videos, whether that is homeschooling, whether that is what on earth is my life videos. Yeah, I will be here, that is for sure. So I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.